Boy, do I got something cool to show you, right? This deck system here behind me just a few days ago, peeling deck paint everywhere, right? And if you have peeling deck paint, you know how frustrating that is to deal with, right? You got sanding or going and getting some type of chemical and trying a chemical peel and spending hours and hours, or paying all these labor costs to try to remove that stuff and get your deck reprotected. Most people just go with, hey, I'm not going to deal with this, I'm going to lift my floor up and spend all that money and replace it, right? Well, behind me here, that's what we had. We had peeling deck paint. We didn't do any sanding. We didn't do any chemical peeling. We didn't do any replacing outside of 2 boards because they were rotten. But watch. This was horrible just a few days ago. What happened? Lockdown encapsulation with Kong armor. Industrial grade, premium, elastic polymer. We call it lifetime deck armor. It's capable of being applied directly over properly prepared peeling deck paints, disintegrating flaking stains, and we use it to lock those paint systems down and resurface and bring these decks roaring back to life without the owners facing, again, sanding costs, chemical peel cost, or replacing the cost of completely lifting up and replacing their entire floor, right? This color, very, very beautiful color. It's called russet brown. It's got a lot of red in it, but that's what it's called. It's called russet brown. It's a clone. The customers picked it. It wasn't one of our colors that we have, but we can match any color on the planet. They wanted this color, so we got it for them. I think it matches their barns and stuff like that. The other cool thing about Kong, it's backed by lifetime limited warranty and lifetime service promise. Now, backed right from where? Right? From the other side of the nation? From a pretend office? No, it's backed locally by a local dealership here in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, Southeast Indiana, right? We're in Northern Kentucky. That's full of actionable local deck restoration painters that can help these customers with their lifetime coating system anytime they need help, either via that lifetime limited warranty or via that lifetime service promise, right? So it's backed by actionable resolution, meaning anytime the client needs help, we can get out here, get in their backyard, and deliver the help that they need. Absurdly valuable. Absurdly valuable. It creates a situation. Look how russet brown. Look how beautiful. That's just gorgeous compared to what was here. That's gorgeous. It's really windy today. It creates a situation where they don't ever have to completely repaint or restain their deck system again. Now look, they saved, in my opinion, bare minimum, they saved $10,000 not having to rip this floor up, because you know if they did, they were going to replace with composite, right? So they saved that, right? And then they're also going to save annually, biannually, or however often it was that they painted or stained this thing. They're going to save that money too, because the worst that they would face with Kong would be a touch-up, right? And so all these savings start piling up when you move to a lifetime deck armor system, which is what you need to do, right? And the benefits, the protection level is absurdly better. Let me show you real quick, if you got a second. Look at this. These are the fastener entry points of this deck system, right? Completely closed off. Water can't get to them. Why do decks fail? Why do decks start to take on rot and decay and degradation? Because water gets to their fasteners, causes corrosion, the wood reacts, and then we have rotten boards, right? Well, if you have a thick build coating system that's completely closing off all of your fasteners, if it's closing off all of the cracks and all of the hairlines, there were thousands of them on this floor that were taking water to fasteners. If it's closing all that off, then we have what's called true water lock, right? Just, it prevents the corrosion and it stops the rot and the decay. Also have other features here like first in class UV block. Right now, these rays are coming down, they're hitting the Kong film and they're deflecting back into the atmosphere. See, we got a thick build industrial coating, so we can hide tons of UV block. About 7 times the amount that you guys get from the guys that give you thin residential deck paints and stains that have planned obsolescence, right? Way more, way more. What other type of technology does Kong have? Splinter lock technology. You know, all the frayed wood and the splinters that were here, all locked down and encapsulated, right? It's very hard for you to get a splinter from Kong. It is not. It's all covered over by thick build premium elastomer. It's very hard for you to get any type of puncture injury, anything like that with Kong. It's very tough, rugged, right? Here's a good example. This was all frayed up and now it's encapsulated by Kong. You cannot get any type of splinter off of it no matter what you do. Splinter lock technology. Tons and tons of features. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to go to the website and check them out, but I'm also going to leave it up to you guys to sign up for a quotation. You need to get industrial grade. You need to get lifetime coating. And if you have peeling deck paint, remember, Kong can encapsulate that and save you from replacement. Thousands and thousands and thousands, right? Get to kongarmor.com right now and sign up for a free quote. I promise, we'll show you the value. You won't regret it. See ya.